But in actuality, according to the Social Security card, that's your goddamn name, and the charge is on you, the judge. He's responsible.
So my thing with this is,
What's that? The card, Social
hmm
Security card.
hmm
Read the back of it.
I know what it says. It says this card belongs to the Social Security Administration, and you must return it if we ask for it.
Right. If you find one that ain't yours, you need to return it. All rights are
If you find this
reserved.
card that isn't yours, please return it.
All rights are reserved until you come get them. They are in control of your business. That motherfucker worth $2 billion from the time we fell out the womb. That's your business name. That's an entity. You never went and got it. So it's like it's abandoned. So anybody they use it all the time. That's how they loan all these countries money, credit and shit. They use your shit all the time. Your shit abandoned. You're supposed to put that on the lock and key. Nobody in public, a job, or anybody ain't never supposed to ask you for that damn number. Period. At all. But they don't ask you for it. They just put it on there. You gave that bitch up voluntarily. And that's your account number. Even when you get a job, I'm telling you, it's slavery. Even when you get a job, they ask you for the social security number. You filling out a contract. And that contract, see, they use fine print. The bit of word. See, you giving them permission to pull that money that you working for out of your goddamn account and pay you. But guess what? This even more fucked up. No matter where you go spend that money at, anything that was paid out from the company, no matter where you spend that money at, revolves a revolving door. It go back to the company. So you got to work for them the following year. You tell me it ain't no goddamn slavery. That's the same damn money. And what people wonder why they can't get nowhere. It's the same money they gave you the year before. Anything I pay out of my company, anything I put into my company, come back. No matter where you spent that money at. That motherfucking shit come right back to the goddamn company and he pay your ass the following year with the same damn money. That shit dirty as hell. And people don't even know this shit. When you could take control of the Social Security card, take their name off your account, you can.
So how you take their name off of this?
Simple. I'm gonna give you a simple way. Easiest way is go down to the surety courthouse, the probate, and
I'm not from here.
well, you have to do it in that state where you were born. If you're born in another state, you got to do it. You got to file it within that state. But I can get,
So
I can get it.
I gotta go all the way to Massachusetts and ask them what.
Oh, we do this on the bed. I did. We do this. We do this. Do the all that on the computer. We ain't got no go nowhere.
You just said go to another state.
No matter where you file the paperwork, now you got to get it sent in from another state. Yeah, you got to get it sent in. Yeah, but with the filing, no matter where they file it, they all go to the.
I got my birth certificate sent to me.
Right, and see that's what they want you to know. See, how you think they building all this stuff around us? They are in control of our businesses, and our businesses were worth $2 billion from the time we were born. How much you think you worth now? They say times it by the age you is now is what's in your treasury account. And I can show you your treasury account. I can pull your treasury account up, let you put your information in, not me knowing, and show you. It said for the total amount times it by the age you is now. Man, I'm 44 years old, dog. That's how much money. That's how much money. I'm 44 years old, nigga. And guess what? This is the beautiful part. Once you claim your name, guess what? And you put a lien against that name, all the businesses they bought, all the condos they bought, all the yachts and shit they bought, guess what? Your trust already funded, Martin Luther King said. All that shit comes straight to you. They're gonna give you the option. Do you want us to sell it and get you your money? Or you can just take over these businesses. I'm talking about you own.
So your birth certificate supposed to say what? Record of birth?
Certificate. No. See, God, okay, a corporation, anything spelled in all caps is a corporation. God said born again for a reason, because you got to be dead to be born again. He said it for a reason because on the birth certificate, it's spelled in all caps. Okay, corporation. Look at the abbreviation of corporation. What we get? Corpse.
Right.
Now look at they say long
but it
form.
also says it's another word because it's a It's a Latin French word.
It's a dead person. That's why he said born again and birth take place at the hospital. See, all this was created
the
during
Bible
birth.
says born again. Let me use that one.
He said they stealing y'all birthrights. See, they stealing at the hospital. Birthrights. It's doing birth. You see, they stealing y'all birthright. It's doing birth. That's why. How can it be 2 damn birth certificates dying up? It ain't no 2 birth certificates. They say a long form and a short form. No, it ain't. No, it ain't either. This one say birth certificate. If you go get a birth certificate, it's gonna say birth certificate. Now go down there and tell them you want a certified copy. What? The name is gonna jump from upper. It's gonna be up in lowercase. It ain't gonna be in all caps. It's also gonna state at the top where it say birth certificate on that one. On the long form, it's gonna prove that you are a living person and that you are not dead. Don't you get? Did you ever get your certificate lab birth?
I showed you what they gave me. I got.
Let me see it again. Cause last time I looked, they had tried to stop what I was teaching people, and they started passing out goddamn all caps on the goddamn certificate of live birth. But it don't matter. It's still the same thing. You want to take possession of this. You want to take possession of your name. You want to take possession of your name first. You feel me? Then once you take possession of it, you want to create your you separate yourself. The document, the paperwork I got, you separate yourself from this name because see all your funds trapped up under this name. This is your business. They got you blocked. So the paperwork that I got, you gonna go get a certified copy of your certificate of live birth. But you see how this one say see where it say birth certificate on here. Let me see.
Record of birth.
Certificate of vital records, verifying the presence of the waterproof holds like the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Registry of Vital Records and Statistics, records of birth.
Records of birth. Now, is the name all cap on here?
Yeah.
That ain't you. How can you can't Google it right now to prove it to yourself? God said he's stealing y'all birthright. Birth take place at the hospital. How's there 2 fucking birth certificates down there? What the fuck? You gotta think. And if you look right here, it's gonna say somewhere on this is not a valid document, but it will become a legal one when you properly go through the process. I'm telling you, because you separate yourself from this name because all your funds is trapped on this name. You own condos, trust me. You own businesses outside of this businesses.
So
that
you said it says what?
On my birth certificate, it said at the bottom, this is not a valid document, but it will become a legal one when you properly execute it.
I, the undersigned, hereby certified that I am the clerk of the city of Springfield, Massachusetts, that as such I have custody of the records of birth, marriage, and death.
Custody. Remember I told you this. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. Remember I told you this. If they tell you take your kids and raise them for school, you don't do it. What they do? They take the child. See, they got custody. They just left the child in your care. Don't take that child and do what they say with their property. Get what they say. Well, get back my goddamn property then. That's how they ever take your child. See, on their birth certificate or the certificate of live birth, you didn't sign your signature, meaning you abandoned your child. They couldn't let you sign it because to sign a valid, a legal document, you have to be not under the influence of drugs. You got to be sound of mind, but you just had a baby. Of course you're on the drugs. So she couldn't sign it, but they typed her name on there. But look at the birth certificate and the certificate of live birth. That's why you always go back and change this shit. Ain't now one of them saying that's called abandonment. That means the child, when 2 parents abandon their child, who step in to get the child? The state.
But they don't.
They say custody.
Right, but she says she has the custody
of
the records.
Right.
Of birth.
And the Constitution say he who hold the original record is the motherfucking owner. So they hold your original. They gave you a copy. You gotta go get a copy. You want to own the original. See, if I give you paperwork right now, you send it to the Treasury Department, Secretary of State in Nashville. It's called authentication. Okay, authentication means what?
Because I had another
make
copy that wasn't this copy.
See, they put you on. They put the original on Wall Street. Y'all don't know this. They look at the stock. You know who the stocks is? Fuck out of here. Right. Us, nigga. They got your ass on Wall Street. You can take possession of everything. Your whole account. Easily. Simple. Watch this. But that's why, but before you only get one shot. But before this, you got to understand contract law. Learn contract law, you'll win all day. It's easy. These are the steps to go take. Put your name on all your gold and silver, all the accounts, your CDs, everything that they got of yours. Go down to the Sheridan Courthouse. You petition for a spiritual legal name change, right? Watch this. Because this ain't nothing but a business name. Now watch this. As soon as the judge granted, it's your spiritual. When they're dealing with your belief, see, they can't never say no.
Just like they can make a child get a shot if they're spiritual, if it's against their religion.
Shit, if that child got a birth certificate, don't let them get my goddamn property then.
They if it's against the religion, it's allowed. You don't have to have it because we have a child that never had shots. You right
if to a person that got right, but you don't got right because you never signed your kid's birth certificate. You couldn't have signed it because you got to be signed. And you just had a baby.
Then you don't sign it right then.
You ain't signed it yet.
I have.
Did you file it? Because it's already on the record. You'll see the chain on there. You having it in your possession, signed it. If the original one gone, it need to be on the original. So that's why the process coming. Authentication means to make equivalent to the original. I'm sending I sent my certificate of birth to Nashville, the Treasury Department, to the Secretary of State to get it authenticated. What do that mean? To make it the original. So the one that's on Wall Street no longer is original. This one got the gold seal. Now I hold it. Then I'm gonna go down to the Sheridan Courthouse and I'm gonna file a petition for a spiritual legal name change. As soon as the judge granted, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and incorporate it. Why? I'm not gonna incorporate it because see, I already had a video. I just took control, changed the name. Only thing is, they was in control. But I'm gonna get my name, get it trademarked. Now I'm gonna incorporate it. Everything they got me blocked on, watch my name pop up on it, and I'm blocking them. I got total control over my trust that they are holding from the people. You understand what man, anybody holding a goddamn Social Security card, bro, they don't even know what they're holding. That's why we are a threat to them. Because when your ass wake up and realize what the fuck it is, man, that's the only reason they goddamn running. Look, a corporation administration, that's a corporation that's put in place to manage somebody else's property or a single person, such as if you're incompetent and you came, if something happened to you, you appointed your wife, you see, as the trustee to handle your affairs. They are managing something. What are they managing? What do they have up of y'all? See, that's the question. They are administrating. America is a corporation put in place to manage, and all our stuff will put where? Into one facility to manage, but they spend it. They weren't supposed to spend. They were supposed to hold it in trust until when we got of age and turned it over. They didn't notify us to let us know we had this shit. They didn't even notify us to know we had. They held on to it. That they living off our shit. And all we got to do is wake up and go claim it. We ain't got to fight, man. No damn fighting. We the most powerful people on this planet. The FBI and the Fed, that's what I say. If they only job is to defend the Constitution, and if the Constitution is my rights, if they violate my rights, then I mean they broke the federal law. All I got to do is write their hands up. The pen is mightier than the sword. Then they say that. The pen is mightier than the sword. You know why I do everything in writing? Because a dead man can't write, nigga. An entity can't write. That all cap name can't write. The Father, Son, and the Trinity. You are three characters, which you need to understand. Your birth certificate is in all caps. Now look at the certificate in live birth. It's in up and lowercase. And now, when you sign your name, how you sign it? In cursive. The Father, the Son, and the Trinity. We are not just one character. We are three. The birth certificate, all characters, all cap. That's one character. When you sign your name, it's another character. Come on, man. 3 characters. You got to put them in line. These folks got us around here breaking our damn backs when they profiting. And they bird feeding us, but in reality, they own somebody black. God said they selling y'all this bond man. What is a birth certificate? It's a bond. It's a bond. They purchase y'all at a price. It's open to the public. They can go right. I can go. You don't believe? I'll prove you how. All I need is your full name, and I can go down at the mall. Well, Monday, and go in there and tell them I need your birth certificate. They're not gonna ask me for ID. Only time I need ID is to prove who I am. You see, I can go right down there and get your shit. It's open to the public, and I can buy all kind of shit with your shit. Cause I'm knowledgeable. I understand what's going on. That's your business. That is
you
your
go down where and get my birth certificate.
vital record. I mean, well, you ain't from here, but if you were from here, I go down and get challenged. I don't have to show no ID. I need a copy of. They ask you what's the relation to him. That's my brother. I ain't got to prove nothing. What if I want mine? I got to show ID. I got to prove it. Well, it's open to the public. It shouldn't be open. They go down there and get your bond, and they paying for everything. You don't believe it? Pull your amendments from taxes. You're going to see this is money you supposed to get. You're going to see 15,000 so many times. This money the boat came back to you, but you didn't know this. They pocket it. You leave it on the plate, goddamn it, they grab it. But you pull your amendments, nigga. I'm telling y'all, man, these folks, like, man.
Shrink it. There you go.
And this what to get your attention. This what to get your attention. Cause get what? When I first started in this shit, get what? It sound good, man. Y'all get your ass locked up. But you know what made me start getting into this shit? Get what? See, I used to tell them, man, y'all wrong. Y'all get y'all ass locked up. See, because what they taught me, and I just knew I was right and they were wrong. Until one day, get what? I went and looked for my goddamn self. Once I seen this shit, you thirsty as a motherfucker. Because everything they telling you can't do, they controlling your ass. That name is that name. Only thing the devil, you giving the devil a body to go with that entity. He robbing you of your energy and your time. That's it. You giving the devil a body to go with that entity. They created a paper you. That's just a name, man. Both of those documents, look. Understand this. The certificate, the birth certificate and the certificate of live birth are both business documents. This corporation had to pay taxes, you see? But that ain't you. This up and lowercase certificate of live birth with the up and lowercase name on it. See, this one is a corporation. This one is a small business. I want to operate up under this small business because, see, when I start making $2,300 a month, see, I got to go to the feds because I got to get my capital name. That when somebody in trouble. That's how I'm going to take control of everything. That's how you take control of the condos they bought in Florida, across the country. Everything they spent your money on, they was not supposed to spend your money. You had a trust. They were supposed to administrate it till you got of age and gave it to you when you turned 21. They didn't even notify black ass, let us know shit. And they still living off our shit today. People look like, man, white folk got this. Man, they can't own nothing. We inherited it. How the fuck can they own it? They make it sense. They deprogrammed you and made you think the way they want you to think. No, that shit ain't right. And in your heart, you know it ain't right. I gave you 5 senses when I created you to know what's a lie and what's not a lie. Only reason I'm a lie, and I told Charlie this. My little brother used to always be against me. Man, nobody want to hear nothing about that shit. That's all you talk about, Coleman, because that's all that matters. Because in reality, I'm trying to save y'all life, so get what I tell you. I said, Charlie, you know what? I'ma always be a fucking lie. Try to put that up, man. You make me nervous like that, man. I can't. You make me nervous. I don't like to be around guns like that, dog. For real. I'm gonna pull him out one day, sir. But that made me uncomfortable. For real. But it makes sense to listen to what the Bible said because he said they stealing y'all birthright. How the fuck is it two goddamn? How's it two? See, one of them a corporation, the other one that prove that you are a living person, that you are not dead. You see, that's how they got control because they saying we never made it from the sea. They saying we all drowned at sea, basically. That's why they created the birth certificate. See, we shipped over here on the ship. Now, God got mad at us when we come out, we left out of Egypt. Moses came out, we left out of Egypt, went through the Red Sea. We wandered in the wilderness for 40 years. Now, watch where these people go. Those were the Israelites. Watch where they go. People, they got us talking about we African American. Watch where them people went. They left out of Moses. God sent Moses, Egypt. He let them go. They went through the Red Sea. They wandered in the wilderness for 40 years. That's when the covenant got made. What about out there but us? People want to say white man. No. What about out there but us? He said, look, if y'all love me, all I want y'all to do is to enforce my law, keep my statutes and my commandments. I then will put y'all high above all nations. It's in the Bible right there. Our ancestors didn't do that. See, I went back to see what went wrong. Because shit, I understand what he said. And if our ancestors had did that, we shouldn't be in the position we in. They didn't. He said after that,
they start idolizing things.
Right. They migrated and started idolizing. They migrated onto the African land. Now he used this word migrate. I go dissect the word because I don't understand what that means. It means you approaching somebody else's land. It ain't yours. It belongs to somebody else. So he also said foreign. He said, don't be mad at the Africans. They try to say African was selling other Africans. Technicality, because I look like an African. If I stand, but he blacker than me, but still like we black. We the same, but we're not. See, you gotta be crazy. You think African was selling other Africans. No, they were trying to get us off their land because when we left out the wilderness, according to the Bible, we migrated onto their land. They were letting us dwell over there until one day the king got up and went to the water. For some reason, the tribe was separated. Israelites over here and the Africans over there. He realized, man, there were more of us on their goddamn land than there was of them. So we finna take over. And he knew that. He called his co-goddamn man to me, look, you see this? Man, we gotta do something about this, man. They finna take over, dog. Man, it's too many of them. One thing about Israelites, we multiply faster than any race on this motherfucking planet. Period. One thing about Israelites. Now, we finna take over. Now, what they did was they called the degrees and let them know we were hiding over there. But because our ancestors failed to keep their promise and all they asked was enforce my law, keep my statutes and my commandments. If y'all love me, and I'll put y'all high above everything, everybody, everything. Y'all run this bitch. But if you don't, then curses will come upon you, and I then will allow your enemy to rule over you. Who run this bitch? White man. What color was Esau? Red and hair. He ain't white. He hid himself out the word white. White man, look at him now. Is he red? Or is he white? He red. Shit. That's what run this motherfucker. He said, I then will allow your enemy to rule over you, only to put your ass under so much oppression. You're going to come to the realization that it ain't but one way out. You got to come back to the covenant that you made with me, the promise. You got to come back and do the three things that I asked you to do. Enforce my laws, keep my statutes and my commandments. I then will put you. And we go there anytime. Well, we got to come back to the covenant. We got to obey. That's what's fucking us up. We got this simple. Our ancestors didn't do that. And he got mad at them. He said, y'all going to tell me that lie? Look, I'm going to tell you, it's all in the Bible. No, I did. He said, y'all going to tell me that lie after I just showed y'all my power and freed y'all from Egypt? He worded it like this, Egypt and bondage. You know what I'm saying? Because that means slavery. He showed me power. He said, y'all going to lie to me? He said, okay, I'll tell y'all what. He mad. Watch this. Look at it. It's all in the book. Okay, I'll tell y'all what. Now I'm going to take y'all ass into bondage again. That means slavery. But this time when I take y'all, because I just showed y'all my power, y'all gonna play with me? This time when I do it, guess how I'm gonna do it? Guess how I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna do it with ships. How did my ancestors get in this motherfucker? How did my ancestors get in this bitch? According to my knowledge, the same way he said. I'm gonna take y'all ass back into bondage again, with y'all rebellious ass. But this time I'm gonna do it with ship. Shit, my ancestors were brought over here by ship, man. Everything in that motherfucker accurate. And I am the key. Cause I understand. Shit, I understand. Nobody never knew why marriage was so sacred. But it's true. It's just a matter of that's why he set it up like that, because the woman was a man downfall from day one. She's the reason why everything fucked up. She disobeyed. We was here 1,000 years before y'all had come along. Man, we was, hey, man, shit, we buddy. Salute. Never disobeyed. It took for her goddamn age. That's why he said the only way for her to get in, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you who I am. I'm gonna show you my face. I love you so much. I'm gonna show you my face. Then I'm gonna ask you to do some things. I'm gonna lay down some rules. Do you promise to live, honor, obey, do whatever I tell you, such, so on, so on? Yeah, I do. He said, he knew you were lying. He said, you're a damn lie. Prove it. You see him right there? That they taught you was man, but who did I just show you I was? Surprise, it's me. Now that you know that, let me see what you were. The same me that they taught you was just a man. You need to, for you to prove yourself to me and get your way in heaven. Basically saying, treat me for who I am. Shit. If a man and God is separate, how in the hell? Come on, they lied. I'm the truth. You got 5 senses. I'm supposed to have all undivided attention. Because why? In your heart, man, come on. Your heart will never stray you wrong. You know it's the truth. Now what you gonna do about it? You gonna stay out of bounds, talking crazy to the Most High, basically. And I'm really still talking crazy because truly you ain't gonna get in because whoever accept me for who I am. Woman going back and forth with so-called her husband is not acceptable because do you know who you're talking to? That's not acceptable. This ain't my words. It's in the book. Shit, it's in the book. You know what I mean? People don't want to walk by it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gave you free will. You can do what I tell you to come in. Because everybody ain't gonna make it. You can stay your ass out. But if this loyal woman, a woman is more powerful than a man. She's just better head. Man laying around on the couch playing game all day. Woman go to work every day. All he do is sit around on the goddamn and smoke weed and spend our money. She be like, look, man, put her foot down. Boom. Look, nigga, you gonna have to get your ass up off the couch, get a job or something, nigga. You gonna have to go. They think that nigga done went out the door. They came back in. He got 2 goddamn jobs. See, a woman makes a man a man. A woman makes a man do things he didn't even know he could motherfucking do. Shit. So I know. You see? Shit. That's why you supposed to buy her things. And at the same time, you need to practice yourself. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I ain't trying to embarrass nobody while you trying to get on to her. Same way, I'm gonna call you out when you're wrong because I'm for what's right. Don't call her out. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't know and she made, because guess what? At the end of the day, she couldn't sign for your goddamn man. They needed you. And if you was standing in play, whoever believe in me, if you stand in play, they're gonna threaten you. I already told you this. I said when you don't, they get mad and then they start raising their voice, but they use scare tactics, fear tactics. You know what I'm saying? They threatening you into saying what you can't threaten me to get me to say what you want me to say, nigga. That's how I know they ain't on a record, nigga. Okay, well, since if you listen to what I'm saying and pay attention to the way the judge said this, he calling the name Coley Preston. You see? But see, the state and county called me that, but that's their name. See, I know this because Social Security Court told me that. I know that ain't me. But when I go to Social Security, see, they call me Preston. Coley. My last name is who the fuck I am. See, my first name is the family I came out of. You see? That's 3 different characters. All caps. When you sign name up in lowercase, when you go deal with the government facility, last name first name last. Father, Son, and the Trinity. I am the creator. I am who I say I am. And for whoever have an ear that's gonna listen, then let him be saved. For him who don't, let him remain under pressure. See, I point things out to my people, but I also want my people to understand what I understand. That's why I say get these books. You feel me? Watch this. You don't believe that I can pay a bill with just a pen and a piece of paper. Watch this. Now, I'm gonna take my phone and I'm gonna Google and ask it out of the Black Law Dictionary, edition 1105. What is the difference between a promissory note and green tender? See, notice that when you go to get a car, you didn't have the amount of money that they wanted, right? So they
Google that shit.
So they got you to enter into a what? An agreement. What? An agreement.
I just want to get by.
They got you to enter into an agreement, right? With a price on it. So when you go to the car, they want to let you leave it first because you didn't have the money.
How you finna take?
Now watch this. I'm gonna show you watch this. You know,
the stuff is out. I have to let the sour cream get soft, and I have to let the butter get soft.
It's about contract. Study contract law. If you understand, it can be done verbally, it can be done in writing, because that's what I'm showing you. See, you are the only person that can sign for the all cap name, unless you appoint somebody as authorized representative. It's the only person that can sign for that name. You feel me? Now, because the state know that the choice is on the judge, see, they already appointed him as the trustee. He's the one that's supposed to protect your estate. Instead, because he know your black people ignorant, they don't know their rights. If they don't know their rights, they don't know the law. They don't know the Constitution, they'll go for any goddamn thing. But the Constitution put in place to make them not do certain things to you. But everything they haul your head down that courthouse with, see, Constitution put in place, and it also has some enforcers to when it's being done to come out and enforce. That was all the federal, the high people. Now, can you see if the Constitution is my rights and all the feds that they got me scared of, want me to stay away from, is the enforcers to it, then that means, I'm woke now. Ding. Then that means I got my own polices. And I am the enforcer of the Constitution. And my job, and what I will put here, is not to overthrow the system, but to correct it. You see, we're not living off the true, and you know the definition of God. Everybody say, man, you ain't God. You never even Google that word. It means a man. A man that brings, a single man that brings the Constitution, God law, back to the land, across the land. Definition of God. Superior being, which is a man. Whatever man that can bring the Constitution back to the land, across the land, care what you call it, but Google it. Sole definition of God is a man. The man that brings the Constitution back to the land, across the land. The definition is God, the supreme being. Now, how can that be a definition and then him showing you at the courthouse that he is man? When he came, how did he come? Now, let me ask you this. You favor Jesus so much. Let me ask you one question. What can Jesus do that I can't? Because I don't that people. What can Jesus do that I can't? What put him on a pedestal over me? What can he do that I can't do? What can he do for you that he can't do? According last time I heard, I comprehend fine. They say Jesus had power beyond this world. But if God created another being and he was like, well, what I'm gonna make him look like he paid the floor? I got it. Cause ain't none of them gonna want to accept this shit, not even the women. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make him look just like me. So that's why a woman supposed to be so submissive, because if I look just like him, nobody never seen God. But every time a man walks to the mirror, he don't realize. He don't realize who he is. That's why he look crazy and don't like what he see. He still ain't figured it out yet. When he go to because see, the mirror is the eye to your soul. When you go to that mirror, you look in there and you feel some type of way. You don't like what you see. You don't understand yet. You are the most high. The highest law on this planet is the feds. And if I'm the enforcer of the highest law on this planet, and when I write somebody up, I even got some goddamn FBI, federal agents, marshals, and anybody else. They gonna go handle that shit for me. I ain't gotta do nothing but just my pen is mightier than the sword. I gotta fight, battle with you. My pen is mightier than the sword. I don't have to battle with you. My pen proves that I'm not dead. See, the person that they calling me, that all cap name, that motherfucker never pick up a motherfucking pen, nigga. Charles McClendon can never pick up a pen and write shit unless they don't trick you into giving Charles McClendon a body by making you think it was you. You are a robot. They control you. You are their character. I am who I am. Say I am. See, they try to force you into saying, look, they defraud the IRS. The IRS don't even know that they done brought all the charges they ever brought up against you. They never turned them into the IRS. They're supposed to. That's fraud, larceny, tax evasion, and so on and so on. They supposed to be in prison. Why not? Why they ain't in there? Because they hide it. They got a house around. Courthouse is not open to the public. So they're not, we know they're not law because they went to the Supreme Court, which was law, that defended the Constitution, which that's the only law on the planet. And they swore they would never break it. But then they started this crooked ass business to extort and rob us to get rich and live off us. Our backs, our energy, our body. Use our body to get rich and live off of with no regrets. But one of y'all Google this for me. Why you over there? What is define? Let me see. Define the difference between a promissory note and green tender out of the Black Law Dictionary. Get what they're gonna tell you. Get what they're gonna tell you, man.
What?
It's the same thing. Now, when you go to a car lot, you had a security deposit, but you didn't have the extra money they wanted for the car. So they said, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We get this finance. And they make you think that you owe the goddamn bank. First of all, you got to understand that you common sense. You sitting in a car lot, and you also never spoke with a goddamn bank representative. They did, and when they did, they left the room. They come back with some paperwork, get you to sign, and you think you owe the bank, but guess what? At the end of the day, you ain't took no money to that goddamn bank. You took that money to their car lot. Finance means paid for in full. That means the bank cut them, they got them check for the full price of that car right then. How did they do that? When you signed the promissory note for the price of the car, they sold it to the bank The bank sent it to the Federal Reserve and they printed the goddamn bills. Learn how to control your contracts.
Well, I didn't even pay the car lot. I paid the finance company.
9 out of 10, they don't even let you know who that is. Because, see, they did the bidding.
I did because I wouldn't pay the car lot. I wouldn't pay them.
I won't pay the bank either. The finance company either.
I paid the finance company.
What I would do is challenge them, starting with my credit, because for one, your credit report is just like your bank. It got a summary, just like you got a summary from your bank. It shows what money went out, what was paid out, right? Okay, now watch this. What your credit, you don't understand what your credit summary is showing you. They wanted $20,000 for that car, which you didn't have. But when you look at your credit summary to see what went out, that's your own personal bank. It shows $20,000 was paid to them in full, in credits, because the money don't exist. So you don't owe the bank or the finance company. They use you, and the county commission office and the 3 credit bureaus got their own law that anybody you give your information to prohibits them from selling or passing. I'm gonna show you how to pay off any discharge, anything you owe when dealing with your loans on your credit report. I'm gonna show you how to discharge. You challenge them. See, people put shit on your credit report. It's gonna always be true, even if it's a fucking lie. If you ain't got enough sense to challenge the motherfucker, you see what I'm saying? So when the bank, they say I owe, the bank ain't on the finance company on there, but I never did business with the finance company, so that's why you always attack the original creditor with this method right here. Handwritten letter always to the CEO or they call out. You alleged that I owe you this money. Well, I'm giving you 10 days to go down and file a certified copy of the original contract and get it notarized. Send it to a certificate certified registered mail where they got to sign for it. He got it. You feel me? Because he had to sign for it to get it. Now, Federal Bureau, and then you dispute it on your credit report. Now, if they law that prohibits anybody, you gave your information to who? The call out. You didn't deal with no goddamn bank. You sitting at the call out. You going bidding with them. They going behind your back doing bidding with the goddamn bank. That's why, because if you owe the bank got to be able to hold certain documents. I'm gonna ask them for this right here. Talking about I owe your ass. Y'all hold records for every loan y'all send out, right? Show me a certified copy of a record that to where if you gave me a loan, if I came to y'all for a loan and you grant, which I did, no matter call out, and you granted the loan, you got to cut the check to me in my name. Show me a copy of the check you cut. Show me a copy of the contract that I signed. That's something they could never do. And if they can't provide that, I ain't gotta wait. Cause the fees on their head, if they law, you can discharge anything. You miss 3 payments. You miss 1 payment to call out a call. You miss 2, call out a call. But if you miss 3, so they won't call you no more. You just sit back and wait on this call. This is how you gonna pay that call in full and get your title and the money that you been paying in. As long as you keep the receipt. You missed that second payment. You sit back and wait to hear this call right here. Listen, a debt collector. He calling you on the behalf of them. You see? Now, how did debt collector get your goddamn information? That means they just broke the federal law. That means they just broke the credit bureau law. It prohibits them from selling or passing my information. How did the credit bureau get my goddamn information? Because they sold it to them. Hit the spirit. When you hit the spirit, they got to answer back to the feds now. They got 31 days to answer back to the Fed. And get what they're asking for, the Federal Bureau. Send us the validation of this debt. And the validation of the debt is the actual original contract that you actually signed because you did business with them. They don't hold that no more. In order for them to get the check from the bank, see, they sold that. They cashed that in. See, a promissory note between 2 people then turns into cash when it's transferred into the third party. Who's the third party? If me and you right now enter into an agreement for a certain amount. Me and you. I go to the bank and say that to the damn bank, and it turned into cash. Promissory note is the same thing as green timber. Your signature is what creates the money. That's why they always want it. And they operate from your account. That's why they always want your social. Your Federal Reserve account. They treat you into an agreement. They got the money, but they treat you into an agreement saying, guess what? The money they got, guess who's gonna pay it back? You? Call it common sense. How the fuck I owe a bank anything? The bank can't prove a damn thing. Give damn about a bit of my credit card. I challenge you. Show me these documents. They can't show you them documents. They never cut you no check. Shit. They cut it to the car lot, nigga. They cut it to the car lot. So you didn't get no loan. They did. What they did was use your head for a cosign. That's all they did. Use your head for a cosign. That's the only way the bank got a rights to come out with you. They use your ass as a cosign. And if they don't pay their bill, and if I co-sign for you and you don't pay your bill, who they come after? You or me? They come after me. But I know the right thing to do.
Do it supposed to.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go. You're making me nervous here. What the hell you got over there?
Charlie.
No, you letting it all out. You letting it out.
It's coming out slow. It's leaking. That's why I went like that.
And property cannot own property.
It's powerful, but it's leaking.
Like, okay, look. I'm gonna show you something else on there too. Yeah, this shit's so good. Now,
Yeah, it wasn't leaking at first. But
you say you awarded to the state. You are you awarded the state. See, cause why?
I broke.
Your parents abandoned you. You know why? These yours, right? Who's these? Your child. Show me where your mama's sad. Show me where your mama's sad. It's a spot on there for her name to be tight, as well as the father.
They
It's
typed
also-
it up.
That's right. They typed it,
The
but
other paper that they signed, but those are typed.
it's the one that's on the record ain't got no signature. See, it's already been registered.
I ain't that
So it don't
motherfucker
matter
right
if you
up.
get it now or get hope to it and sign. You feel me? It's irrelevant. Because the one that they got on the record already, the courthouse.
Boom.
Now,
Man, you ain't gonna let me hit
You
that phone.
can't see either.
now look at yours.
Talk about me.
Now look at yours. Your birth certificate. If you look at get the birth certificate of live birth, it makes sense. The Bible said born again. If this one right here is a corpse, but your certificate of live birth makes sense. They still ain't all birthrights. It makes sense. All that take place at a hospital. Those two documents, one of them falsified. You are not dead. Birth certificate, they falsified. That's why look at the bottom of the birth certificate. It say this is not a valid document, but it will become a legal one. How do you make it legal? By executing, getting a certified copy of the certificate of live birth, and having it authenticated. You making it the original document. And come to say him who hold the original document. It's the lender. And now that I hold that original document, everything that was bought up under that name, I'm gonna send me appraiser into probate. I'm gonna send my appraiser into probate. He gonna find out everywhere where they spent my money. I own condos in Florida. They give me an option. They say, look, we can either sell these condos and give you your money back that they spent to create it, but they already done created a income for me, a stream of income. So why would I? He said, we can sell it, or we give you the option of you just fill out this paperwork and send it to all the tenants, let them know that you're the new owner, and I pick up from it. Where to send a renting shit to the new owner. Why would I sell it? In Florida, this shit they bought with my money now. Nah, I just fill out the form. I'm the new motherfucking owner. This where y'all need to send the money to. Period. Anything. Buildings. Like, you don't understand it. Anyway you go spend, y'all go spend y'all money out here. Say y'all go to the dollar store once a week. You don't understand that you have stocks and investment in everything around this bitch. If you buy gas, see the money you spent with them, you know what they did with it? They bought more gas. So that's what tax time for. Everywhere where you spend your money at. Everywhere you want to, every store you want to spend your money from. At. You supposed to keep records. That's what you filing taxes for. You basically went in there and bought a bar of soap for $6 and they ain't paying nothing but $1.50 for it. So with your $6, they went and bought some mold bars to put on a shelf. Then that means you hold a share in that motherfucker. And the profit that they turn over, they got to split with you when you file your taxes. If you know what you're doing. No matter where you spend your money at, man, you invested. They sell you a bar of soap for $6, and they only paying $1.50 for it. So when they got your $6, they went and bought some more and put some more bars on the shelf. That's an investment, nigga. You're a part of every company around this bitch. Don't get it twisted. Learn contract law. If y'all learn contract law, then I'll show you how to go process. I got all the paperwork. I'll give it to y'all. But you got to get them 3 books, and y'all got to show me that y'all understand contract law. And I'm going to quiz you. But I'm not going to set you up to fail because you only got one shot of taking your shit from them. Otherwise, it go back to the state, nigga. Where it was at in the beginning. And we all know you didn't profit when it was with them. Go to the Treasury Department and put your name, Social Security number in, and look, you got an account there. This is the Treasury Department, nigga. Something you never knew. This stuff right here, when people always say you lying, but when you take the knowledge, the initiative to go and look up this shit that I'm telling you, man, you ain't gonna be thirsty, boy. You ain't gonna stop, nigga. You will get them books. You will walk like he told you, nigga. On the other side, there is no money. You get anything you want with your signature, nigga. So you separate the paperwork I got, you separate yourself from that all cap name. You're distinguishing who you is. The upper and lowercase, I'm the secured party creditor. So basically, that's an imposter. Because once you open up a business in your upper and lowercase with the certificate of live birth, and you go open up a business in that, see, that's a small business. So when you start making it $2,300 a month, $3,500 a month, see, you got to go and get a license because you're not just a small business no more. You finna go corporate. Now that's your name. Uh-oh. It's already a name. Somebody been doing business under that name. That's when you put a lien on it. Put a lien on that name. And everything that was purchased up under that motherfucking name right there, that all cap name that belonged to them. Watch it go to your motherfucking trust, nigga. Deeds and all, nigga. You own everything that they even fucking spent your money on. And they were profiting on. I own condos in Florida, nigga, a whole, like on port. I own a whole goddamn thing like that in Florida that they built with my goddamn money. Smart. Figured it out. Sent my appraisers to probate to figure out where they spent. They were supposed to administrate, not spend it. They spend it. I think they building everything around this bitch. They don't got no money. We got everything, nigga. Ain't no money. It's all about gold and silver and credit, nigga. Everything will put into the Federal Reserve and get who had everything. Us. So they robbing the Federal Reserve, but not robbing it because you are not conscious and you are entering into agreements with them for amounts and they selling it. Look at the market. Stocks, nigga. stocks, nigga.
Now, how was I supposed to come confident and not inconfident?
So what now?
Like when you said she had to speak for me because I was inconfident. How do I make myself comfortable? You know,
So you got to
Confident.
apparently your doctor put you on the record as incompetent, meaning you can't handle none of your affairs. And if you are incompetent, guess what? I go out there anyway and sue him for everything. Now that he giving me the knowledge, because according to my law, anything or anybody that's incompetent, this was the Constitution say they swore they wouldn't break it. So you want to have this, the article that it's saying underneath anything. Under this article right here, section 6 or 6 point whatever, it says that a competent person cannot stand trial nor be charged. Why? I tell you why. Because this person is incompetent, is not aware of its consequences, nor the actions that come behind the consequences. Therefore, an incompetent person cannot stand trial nor be charged. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Don't it say that, Renee? An incompetent person is not aware of their consequences nor their actions. Therefore, according to the Constitution, they can't be charged. If I'm not aware of basically, an incompetent person is considered legally, basically what? Insane?
Not insane.
Well, that's not insane, but what is it?
They're
Mentally unstable, you could say. We use that.
They're not knowledgeable of the things that need to be done.
Right. And according to the Constitution, a person in that status cannot be charged nor be trialed. You have done them all. And you got a record in your hand to show it. Only thing you need is a statement certified from your doctor stating that you are what? And then you go to the Constitution and pull up what they swore they would never break. They swore they never break it, then.
I don't want to go through all that part.
That's the big
Then
way.
I gotta dig because I ain't been there in years.
What? Been where? To your doctor.
Yeah.
No matter. He could be dead and anything. Well, we got records, nigga. You don't need to see him. You need to go to the record department. You see? As long as you got a record, tell him to get it to you certified too. But he might be dead. Give me a certified copy. Well, because guess what? A judge cannot go over a motherfucking doctor, nigga. A judge can't go over no motherfucking doctor, dog. The doctor say you unfit to stand trial, which shit, they already done put that on the record. Only thing you need to do is find it and get it certified. So everything they ever charge you for, you can get them for every goddamn thing on the list. Because you got your proof that they did it. That they did it. They want to look into you, goddamn, look you up and Google you and learn anything else about it. Bitch, you should have learned that. My doctor labeled me legally incompetent. An incompetent person off the whim cannot. They don't understand. Just like I can't understand my homeboy was driving drunk with his kid in the car, had a wreck, and the baby died, and they charged him because you knew it wasn't right for you to be. He knew that before he got drunk, bitch. And he wasn't drunk then, so it wasn't wrong for him to have his motherfucking kid with it. But after he reached that level, he was not aware of his actions nor his motherfucking consequences. And according to the Constitution, a person in that state of mind frame cannot be charged nor trial. You look it up in the Constitution, and when you find it, whatever you trying to put them in violation on, say they were violation of, you make notice of that they violated you in this area. You were incompetent. They violated you. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. And then you put it on top of what? Constitution shit right here. Hey, what you say? What they told you about this, and you swore you wouldn't do what? Exposed. I call it snitch. I snitch on their ass. That's what I call it, because that's all you doing. They operate in private because it's wrong. Every fucking thing they doing. I don't deal with them in private. Bitch, I'm gonna put your ass on a record. Because if you break your goddamn oath, when my enforcers see Constitution is my rights. Their job is to enforce the Constitution, which is to defend my goddamn right. So I open up the door, put them on public record to see where the people they swore to, if they want to break that oath. And if they wasn't breaking their oath, see, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm going to cover their ass and keep them going to fucking prison. Because they broke their oath, they going to make it disappear. They going to make it disappear. See how they tried? They wrong. If you can't see, look at the paperwork. Every other time he went to jail for possession, it was specified what you was intent to resell. What?
Yeah.
Wow. What was he? But you charged me with intent to resell. And they also got you to plead out on what was it?
I don't know.
What was
I
it?
ain't plead on shit.
Intent to resell? You had to sign something.
I ain't say guilty on nothing.
You signed something.
I ain't say guilty on nothing, man.
She can say what she want, but she cannot sign for you.
I didn't sign on no guilty on nothing.
You signed the paper they brought. You didn't. You wasn't
What did I
unaware
sign,
of
man?
the contract.
That blue piece of paper, you know, that paper
What
that
was it?
The contract I told you they were gonna come with you with.
it's a plead guilty paper. That's what it was.
But I ain't plead guilty. So how?
Shit, there it is. It's
I
right
told them I ain't pleading guilty. It say I'm guilty.
there. Yeah, you plead guilty. That's why I said shit. If I would just leave that alone, cause I know shit's going out to them when you sign. Now I can get them because I'm smart like that. You sign cause what? They coerce you.
Right.
And that's something they forbidden from doing, right? Right. That's why when
Why I got put that in writing?
Let me tell you
I don't
something.
remember
This
shit. I gotta
this
know how
right
to
here.
do this shit.
These are valuable words.
Need to be
Listen
done.
to this. These are valuable words. See, they not recording it now because everything they doing, if they record it, it gotta go. It's open to the public. They wrong. You ain't broke no law. You ain't did shit wrong. That's why they making you think they law, but they ain't. And you ain't did shit wrong. That's they law. They ain't no damn law. They only law to the ignorant people. They only exist to ignorant people. Because people that wake up and know the shit that I know. The Constitution, they swore they would never break it. That's the law that they are under. I am the enforcer. So they got you thinking you on their motherfucking foot. How? Nigga, you ain't law, nigga. That's why they don't like me. They scared me because I know this and I'm cocky. Nigga, I'm cocky with mine, nigga. Yeah. I ain't bullshit, nigga. I'm cocky with mine. People that looking like he can't do nothing but sit down. I'm holding you in contempt. I sit down on it, and then the deputy come up clicking his cup and shit like, sit down or I'll cut. That's a threat too. But I'm sitting down only because y'all played me on the threat the rest. But understand, for the record, let it reflect on the record. See, when she ain't got, see, they ain't on the record. See, you got to announce this shit. Everything they doing, do you ever hear them say for the record? Hell no, cause ain't nothing on the record. Everything off the motherfucking record. That's why cause they wrong with another motherfucker. But when I announce for the record, let it reflect on the record, let it be shown on the record. Yo, fuck what? Y'all got in cahoots. That bitch gotta type that in. How big when I pull that transcript or that tape from that day. See what I'm saying? They ain't recording because everything they doing, DUI. Who say I can't drive drunk? Them. You know how they ever try to trap a nigga on that? When you and they got a driver license, right? Do you know what you're doing? That's a contract you entering in, right? Now, God gave you a right under the federal law that the feds defend that the county, the state can't go over. God gave you a right to be able to travel. You can travel by bicycle, plane, foot, no matter how you choose to do it. But you ain't traveling in no automobile.
Every day you'll run me somewhere.
So in reality, when you go get a driver license, it's a privilege from the state. They say if you want our driver license, you can't do this. They got their stipulations. You can't drive drunk. Can't do this. Can't do this. You signed it. Okay. They catch your ass wrong. You signed up for it. Why not just surrender your driver license and get a passport? Your passport was had you for the fee. That's over the state and the county. As long as you ain't driving and you traveling, what the fuck they gonna do? A driver license is a privilege that's issued to you from the state with conditions controlling what you can and can't do. If you want a driver license from us, you gotta understand. We'll give it to you if you agree. You can't drive drunk. You can't do this. You can't do this. They got these stipulations with it, the contract.
Mm.
If you sign for it, that contract and get your license, and your ass out here driving, and they catch you, you signed up for it, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But why do I need a driver license or somebody to give me a privilege to be in control how I'm able to maneuver when I can just surrender my driver license, cancel the contract that I got with them, the agreement, and get me a passport that is to be from the Fed. This was gave to me from the Fed. I could travel by car, plane. I'm traveling. Never driving. Refrain from using that word because you get trapped. I'm traveling. They can't go over the Fed, nigga. They think I'll hold you there for a little bit. But I always tell them, don't talk to the police. Tell them, give me a white shirt. Get your supreme officer out here, dog. See, he know this. The officer, that's why I say don't fight with the police. Don't sit there and try to tell them they violating all this. They don't know this shit. Just like these lawyers don't know this shit. So-called lawyers. So I call myself teacher. Motherfucker gave me a quarter point lawyer. I called that bitch, see how she playing on her about DUI. She said, now, you know, ain't no way around a DUI in 48 hours. I said, bitch, I'm finna file a motion. You fired. Bitch, you ain't even trying to defend and keep me from going to jail. I call you, see how you gonna handle it. You tell me I ain't no way around going to jail for 48 hours. Bitch, you fired automatically. You supposed to be in my defense. Bitch, you with them. Then they gave me a paid lawyer, private lawyer. He said the same thing. I filed a motion, fired his ass. I go in there for myself, nigga, and walk out with not a damn thing, nigga. Broke every order he gave me, nigga. I ain't in no jail. I ain't off my license. Shit. What you talking about?
I don't really joke, man.
Yeah, give me a little baggie, man. Give me a little baggie.
I just did, man.
There's something here. It's something.
Oh, you didn't want that.
Yeah, I want this. What's this? All you 10, right?
It's a damn.
Yeah, all you 10 for this. I don't want to show that. Give me a good one.
Oh, that was it. No. Oh, yeah, was it. Thank you. And shit.
And if you're in your right state of mind, bro.
Girl, what you had left over?
Right.
What?
Hey.
Man, what is it?
See? 20. Even 20.
What is it, man?
So that. Shit, 20. I still got some other than give you some.
You ain't getting no play, you ain't getting no money. The fuck?
It don't matter. They get hurt for it right now, but you know you got money. You know you got
Right.
Yeah, money.
Right.
Right.
I ain't hurting though.
But you know you got
I'm always hurting.
That's why it's shot. Do you have it?
That's why you finna get me. You finna get me right, nigga. I'm gonna pay your ass good. I'm
You
pay
gonna
your
be paying
ass
me?
good.
You gonna be paying me because every time they fuck with you,
I'm paying you, period.
every time they fuck with my people, we gonna get paid. Every time they stop my people, every time they fuck with my people, we gonna get paid. Nigga, that's why I say, ain't worry about it. Every time you get paid, shit, I'm smart. I'm like them. Worry about nobody fucking me. Get you to a signed agreement. This what I get paid. You feel? Boom. You gonna pay me that in cash, but I got you to sign agreement. Watch this. I would send it to the bank and then split that with you. That's why I need people to understand where I'm coming from. Did you hear what I just said?
It sounds like you getting paid twice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
man, bad motherfucker.
That's what they doing, right? But other thing is, they ain't giving you shit back. See, I'm getting paid twice, you see? But see, you would pay me in cash, but I got you in a contract agreement, promissory note, which when you Google the difference, a promissory note is the same thing agreed to the only way being transferred to the what?
Third party.
Third party, which is the bank.
Right.
They send it to the Federal Reserve, the bills get printed. They using us to get counterfeit money in circulation. We part of their Ponzi scheme, nigga. Everybody going, the whole world going to jail, nigga. If the Fed was to just come out, the whole world going to jail. You cash a check on the, like, all cap name. I cash a check on that name. That ain't me. I ain't even would have got my authority to be able to sign for that name yet. That's why I can put a lien on everything that was done in front of that motherfucking name, nigga.
I got the tissue, man.
But like I said, I don't know, but I can say tonight, all your wife, she heard what I was speaking tonight. Only thing she got to do now, and I keep enforcing it, is to go look for yourself. Once you see how they been fucking you, nigga, you thirsty as a motherfucker. You mean to tell me I could just learn contract law and fill out this paper and fill out this paper right here. Every bill, first of all, watch this. When they send a bill to you, they send it in an all cap name. But guess what? Don't take my look it up. Look at it. Any bill come here. Guess what it say? It comes in all cap name. But guess what it say? This is the responsible party. So it came in all cap name, and then it's in fine print that the name that it came in is
Grab your pistol.
how you do right. Crazy.
Shit,
Think about it.
nigga, I'm going out there the west side. Nigga, I ain't trying to get jacked. Shit, nigga, I run around safe and goddamn be safe and sorry. Shit. Fuck that bullshit. Yeah, shit. Fuck that.
You going into somebody's house, so you gonna make them come out.
I'll make them come out.
Well, then, if they gonna come out, then do you
Yeah,
not
I'm
trust it?
going
I'm
into
just
the
saying, cause that pistol with drugs gonna get your head. Bitch, I'm gonna buy. That's why I say I'm trying to eliminate. Do you really need? Is anybody after you? Do you? They really not trust this nigga? Then
I don't trust nobody.
it ain't like that though. You got sisters. I'm gonna tell you. So I'm trying to show you how to roll smart. You got sisters,
All right, leave it, baby.
right? Cause at the same time, and both of y'all in jail.
She got a license to carry. She
So
licensed.
she get hugged.
Huh?
So she go roll with hug.
Yo,
If she got hood and she got license, roll like that. That's
that's
legit.
what I was
I
doing.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I ain't done shit.
Yeah, I didn't know
Hey, bring your shit.
that. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
nigga crazy.
Yeah. Your wife got license. Hell yeah. I ain't moving without him. Hell yeah, boy. That's great. Your wife got license to care. They actually took her and let her shoot though, really. Yeah.
She got a plane.
I didn't get that.
Right.
To listen to
She
Apple
thought she
Music,
better than you,
you need to
goddamn,
accept
ain't
the
no
latest
too.
privacy agreement.
Y'all ain't went to the
Right.
range yet, nigga. That would be go to the range to get them right.
I ain't been.
Cause we need to teach our, we both teach our kids how to use like a 20, a child.
I got my.
They supposed to know the meaning of a gun and what it for. Cause guess what? Y'all don't know what these white folks got playing for. Boy. And that's
This
what I'm
safety
trying to
is
stop.
on, right? It's up. Safety on up. Safety off down, right?
It's the cop. Bro, don't point
Yeah,
to
it's
nobody.
Okay.
It's the cop.
Huh?
It's the cop.
Oh, hold on. Nah, hell nah. It ain't nothing in the chamber. Shit, nigga don't ride like that. They don't ride like that, man.
I would keep my
Me
shit
too.
pointed down when people around.
I'm nervous when people don't know how to use them. And I know they don't know how to use
accident
them.
happened
type
because
shit.
you got her trigger. You got a trouble now. I know now. I damn near shot my dad.
Yeah, it's
trouble.
on safety.
But you
That's
got her.
all.
You got to be. That's why I say don't point at nobody because you got her trigger too.
Man, ain't nothing in the chamber.
All right.
You gotta cock it first. Why y'all scared,
How do
man?
I know that? I don't know. We don't
Nigga,
know.
I know. Shit, I know.
So like bring my gun, nigga. You know it's twisted in the plane with it. You trust it. I know what I'm doing.
Shit, you tell me I ain't loaded.
Shit, man.
I
Truth,
get shot, I know
whatever.
not to ever listen to your ass.
Truth or whatever. Truth what? What I tell you about the truth? What's the truth? But I'm gonna prevent them. I need to know. Man, hey, look, just don't point at me. I ain't even gotta worry about what's in that dick. Just don't be point. I'm just nervous with it. The whole look. I'm looking at the hole.
Yeah, nigga, that's all you looking at. And every time you look at it, it seems like it's pointed at you. You need to
If
stop
I'm
looking.
looking at this son,
Yo,
bitch.
man, you that motherfucker ain't even pointed at. That motherfucker ain't this way you think you pointed at.
You be goddamn shit.
Yeah, whatever, man.
That
Yo,
motherfucker. You do.
I ain't heard that shit.
No.
I
You
mean,
know me. I'm always nervous around you with a gun.
oh,
Damn.
what you say?
What was this did?
You out and about or what? I'm on my way.
You got your keys?
Now,
Okay.
yeah.
But I tell you, Judas say I'm giving you. That
You
nigga.
got yours?
You said you got yours.
Okay.
Oh man, I gotta go out. This shit just happened right here. That's oh, this shit. Man, this shit's good in my leg. Yeah.
What?
Why?
Yeah, nigga, I know that one will. I keep telling her that she just need to listen.
She got you. She really needs
over here before me. I'm opening the door for you.
This plate on the porch?
No, you gonna get it. Mhm.